last but not least, I guess, simplicity is the ultimate joy. And you can help me with this one too. I think that as I get older, that's so true because it's the shit that when I was younger, I used to think like, man, if we go on this vacation and we go to this cool place, it's gonna be really cool. You know? Like that's what we need to like get better and like hang out and create some happiness or whatever. But as I get older, it's like you can just grill a fucking hamburger and hang out with my kids.
Yeah.
Like it's so like it's all I want out of life, you know? Like it's just I don't need all this extra stuff. You know?
I, and
Are you the same way? Are you getting there? Or
yeah, I've spent the last ever since I had this eye thing going on. I've spent most of the time at home since stumbling around and running into things. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's just getting rid of stuff. It's like I've been holding on to this, and I'll come up with 10 reasons not to get rid of it.
like physical things?
Yeah,
I'm not quite there yet,
yeah.
but I can feel it. I can feel it coming. Where I'm not as nostalgic about things
No,
like physical things.
and I think it's when you start getting closer to the end than you are to the beginning, it starts becoming real apparent to you that
Doesn't matter.
I'm probably never going to wear my Devo costume again. my yellow.
You have a Devo costume?
I did. That was one of the things I got rid of.
Yeah.
It had a big blue Devo down the side, and I was like, man,
You have the red saucer hat.
I'd love to wear this someplace tomorrow night, but
Probably not.
Probably I can sell it for a lot more. But yeah, it's those kind of things that if I just hang on to this and I just hang on to that, for some reason, I think it somehow lends itself to this great museum that I'm building to myself. When in fact, another 50
box of crap in somebody's attic.
No, yeah. And in 50 years, guess what? Nobody's going to remember
Right.
who you are at all. Like, who was the vice president who ran for vice president when Goldwater ran for president? That guy was probably something at the time.
At the time, yeah.
Guess what?
He's gone.
You're coming to that too, pal.
So, that's a great outlook, though. Like, yeah, think about that, man. Like, I have a friend that he actually, I think you might know, Aaron. He made the field notes, big bearded guy. He's got a hat that he made. It says "Get Cosmic."
Okay.
And he says one of the exercise, and I've done this and it works. One of the exercises he does when he has like anxiety over projects and things like that is he just says, "I just like to get cosmic, man. I like to like look at a picture of the universe and just try to vision like where I am in the solar system on this little speck. I'm like a flea, on the butt of an elephant. Like I'm just a speck, and it like all this shit just it's just another thing, man. Like I'll finish the project and move on. It just doesn't matter,
It's the reason that we come up with most of the stuff that we come up with trying to fill that damn hole is because deep down inside, I think most of us know that on a cosmic level, we ain't shit.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm sorry, pal.
I know.
It's
the more you fight against that, you just are more and more miserable.
I mean, the whole thing with the dark energy and the dark matter, and with the threads of galaxies and all this other kind of stuff that you've been reading about, not for that long, especially with the dark matter, dark energy stuff. And, it literally, how can you not get put in your place?
I don't know.
I don't know. But then I'll sit and listen to some defensive back thank Jesus because they won the Super Bowl, and thank God, I'm really appreciate that Jesus didn't like the 49ers in the point.
I don't think it works that way. I remember she wasn't my wife at the time, but we were together in college. She had a roommate who was trying to move, like they were going to move between semesters. She was trying to get on the Horseshoe apartments, and she told my wife, she was like, I pray every night that I get a Horseshoe apartment. And I remember my wife was like, I don't think it works that way. I'm like, I don't know that, whatever cosmic entity you're praying to, like, gives a shit about your college apartment. Like, it just seems like if that's the level of shit that that being is like caring about, they're probably pretty petty.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bigger shit in the
No
universe
kidding.
than your college apartment.
You think about the people that are just on this planet, and I always go back to when the Pope was here. And the Pope's out at Williams-Brice Stadium, and there's 80,000 people in Williams-Brice Stadium, and he gets them all to pray for the same thing. And I'm sitting there going, well, great.
What does that mean?
You got 80,000 people out of the entire universe for the same thing, and somehow this is going to work better.
Yeah, problem solved.
Than me sitting in and me being on my knees next to my bed praying for whatever.
Right.
You put 80,000 people in it. Now we're talking
serious power.
No kidding.
It is kind of funny to think.
Yeah.
But talking about simplicity.
Really just trying to get by.
Yeah.